Recording in progress.
Brilliant. All right, we'll make a start. We'll make a start. I'll put the nice music on in a minute, just not right now. So just have your
The music.
we'll put the music on in a minute. The only problem is it keeps doing stupid adverts, but never mind, we'll just go. So just have the feet shoulder width apart and sink the hips. If you're in a chair, make sure you've got 4 points of contact with the feet. So we're like this, nice and relaxed, and we're breathing. And we're just going to look at space today. So breathing in and out, sink the hips back and down, and then we're just turning the waist. We've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. No, it's not too bad. So.
That squeaky board again.
Oh, you found the board. Oh, well done. Or you get points for that. So yeah.
And a hammer and nails.
Hammer and nails. Yeah. Well, the caretaker bloke really.
It's what's buried under there is important.
Oh, maybe there's treasure.
Buried treasure, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
That's where they keep all the money in reach, is it?
On for a loose floor. So after the Reach Fair, they come and post all those places.
Favourite place, isn't it, under the floorboards?
Are they having a reach fair this
Oh,
year?
definitely, yeah.
Is it the first or the last bank holiday?
The first.
The first.
But it's well worth
Have
coming.
you signed up
Yeah.
for the car park?
It is.
I'm keeping a low profile. It costs you £9 to park your car for
Oh,
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So don't come with
Yeah,
your
leave your car at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, walk. We use a bike.
But not with motorbike, because they try and charge those £9.
How big is your driveway?
Well, my driveway's, all right, but it's got lots of cars parked on it, so.
And the downside of that is you can't get in the village. So
Yeah. I can escape. I mean,
Well, it's probably worth buying a house in reach, isn't it?
I
it really isn't.
for one day.
so keep breathing.
I don't think they're quite having for great prices, are they, houses in Reach?
Nice and tall through the head. And really just let the arms relax. There might be some more people. It looks like the noisy person doing things has stopped. We've got a nice air, we've got a nice breeze going through. Keep breathing, very good. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Just check your posture. Just open the arms. And we're just going to very gently turn the waist. And breathing. shade that from the side view. That's getting better. So I was in Norwich last night teaching a bunch of musicians Tai Chi principles for, you know, playing your instruments a bit better. You all look so much smoother, so well done. And more connected, it's quite. And shake. So it was a bit chilly this morning, so we'll make sure all our joints are nicely warmed up, and then I'd like to get back to the step back and circle arms, but I'd also like to do the windmill exercise, I think we've been calling it, because it's really tricky, and it's very good for the
Because
brain.
your shoulder.
I do find that hard to have a frozen shoulder.
Okay.
I'll just dip out.
Just dip out, yeah, just watch. You can watch and give score points. You can give some points.
This one.
Oh, so which is your frozen one? That one? Oh dear. Yeah, it's a tricky one, frozen shoulder, isn't it? It's, because did the physio give you exercises for?
I haven't seen the physio.
Oh,
Just have an online appointment.
oh
Give
right.
you land.
So it's
Good on you, apply to land, shoulder.
frozen shoulder.
Sorry.
Yeah, and the other.
My sense of hearing, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I mean, if you can see an actual real physio, if you've got some spare cash thrown, not anyway.
Or acupuncture. What about acupuncture?
That can, I've heard that, but the thing is you've got to pay for it, that's
Yeah.
the problem. Whereas the physio, if you go see the physio,
I haven't been in NHS, eh?
well that's the problem, isn't it?
You went on strike, Pete, that's what happened.
Can't see my brain.
4, 3, 2, 1, and then turn the palms up. I could do we can work out a frozen shoulder adaptation of that. Then you're not left out. We'll do an armless version. I'll work it out. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, because we had.
It's a weird thing because you can do some things and then just other things you just,
Yeah, that's fine.
It's weird.
Yeah. Well, it's worth finding out what you can do and what you can't do, and then just stick with the ones that work. I think is the best thing because that's okay. So we just open the chest. That's it. And we're all breathing. Ah. And then transfer the weight and turn. So in a chair, it looks like. So I had to do a lot more verbal descriptions last night because I had someone that didn't actually have any sight, as well as being in a chair. So that was really, it worked. It worked. So I was quite. That's it. So you can even do it like this if you want. So you miss your knee. There we go. So you can just play with these ideas. Okay, and then just let the arms go. Oh. Yeah. So you got an appointment finally? No, or just online?
No, I just told the doctor the symptoms online and they tell me what it is.
Oh,
So I've never been seen.
I'd ask your GP if he can refer you on. I mean, you'll be on a big queue, and it depends if they're on strike or not, but at least if you get on the list,
Just put up
and I'll ask Ever, or I'll send her an email, do you know any specific exercises that because she's been teaching a lot longer than me, she gets all sorts of stuff in her classes, so 4, 3, 2, 1, let me just do that. I mean, it is a spectacularly tricky exercise, that one, actually. It's... That's it, that's it. So sink your hips nice and tall. Just let the arms go. And then into monkey pose. Yeah, I couldn't come today to Eva's thing.
Oh, I overslept,
Oh, you overslept? No. Okay.
which I also did yesterday.
Oh,
I've
bless
had a
you.
good week this week.
No, because I've been so late from Norwich last night. I thought, no, I need a bit more. I need to sit and have a cup of tea, thanks. So. I mean, one of her classes, her Saturday morning, she's got a Sunday morning class that starts at 7:45 in the morning, and then she teaches again from 9, and then she'll teach all day. She's pretty full on.
Does she just go online or in a studio as well?
She's got their own studio, so they do it online from their studio. They've got like this hall, and yeah, it's an advanced class at 7:45 on a Sunday. Then she does a Qigong class 9 till 10 on Sunday, and then they teach 10:30 till 5:30 most week. Well, 2 weekends, 2 or 3 weekends a month actually. And then they've got morning classes and then a few evening classes, a couple on Zoom, a couple in face-to-face. They're probably doing sort of 20 to 25 hours of classes a week they're teaching. That's excluding the private ones as well. Both of them full-time teachers. It's good. But I mean, it's keeping them super fit.
And chilled, probably.
Very relaxed and very fit, and I mean, they're both in their 70s now, and they're just really good nick, my teachers, yeah. So sink the hips. We'll start with a bird. Bird folds its wings, so we go like this, and we go like this. Nice and relaxed.
Have you got any music this week?
Oh, I have, yes. I've just got to press play on it, and we'll have it. But let's get the warm-up done, and then we'll do some music. Okay, so now we've got the... Can you do the pen one? Can you do that one? Does that one work?
Mm-hmm.
How strange. Yeah. So you want to really soften. You want to soften, but lengthen. So this is the flying pen. So the pen is a mythological bird, and each wing covers half of the earth. So very difficult to miss. Wonderful. Let's do the other side. Okay, hands on hips. Now if you're doing this in a chair, or doing this one, so you go round and round in a circle, and think about stretching the back. Those of us not in a chair, we're doing it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wonderful. Go in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like the playing the piano. 7. This would be good for the choir. 8, 9, 10. And then circle the wrists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And shake. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Small circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Small circle other way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Big circle. 1, 2, 3.
Shoulders going.
That's okay. Is it clicking? Yeah, that's fine. As long as it stays on, it's fine. 7 and 8. I mean, I do have first 8, and then the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Although I remember when I used to do Aikido, there was a bloke there, and he had a prosthetic leg.
Oh.
And then when we do, you know, and the first time he took his leg off, and then was just, it's really fun when we were doing the part work on the floor, and it was, yeah, caused much merriment. Oh, it's just, it's a fake leg, okay, that's all right.
Is that fighting with sticks, Aikido?
They do. They have a big a 4-foot stick, a bow. No, a Joe. You're on Shakut Joe, and then they also have like knifey things, and then they use big saws. Although I don't know if you can use those anymore, but they use wooden ones. But they used to use the metal saws, the Ido thing, and it was more. It's more like a kind of martial flavoured meditation than what.
Yeah.
You can't really use it on the street. Not that you'd use things on the, on the street, but it's good for. It's very good for teaching you how to fall over safely, and it's a cooperative, the sort of cooperative exploration. They teach that here actually. It's like in Burwell that teaches. It's quite high level. So yeah. So we've done that one. Let's just look at let's just do the neck. 1, 2.
Are we stopping in the middle? Or are we...
Yeah, briefly. Brief stop off in the middle just to check. 5, 6, 7 and 8. Then semicircle. 1. This one I don't really stop in the middle, but the first one I do. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these I got from Eva and also from Barry McGinley, and then you just bring the ear. She's done this one before. When you bring the ear to the shoulder, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay. and have a bit of a wiggle. So just out of curiosity, I'm going to try and do the armless version. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
You can do that, because then you just have your shoulders doing that, and you could just do a baby version. You could just go to there and then do something very small and see what you can muddle. Like we'll all do this version. So you start like this. You want to sink your hips. You turn to the corner, then sink your hips more and go down, so that your shoulders are, one shoulder points towards that window and the other shoulder points towards the back window. Then you go back to the corner. Then you go to the front. Shoulders go forward. Shoulders go along the diagonal. One shoulder forward, one shoulder back. And then shoulders to the corner, shoulders to the front. We'll just do this week. I think that'll be helpful, just to get the body movement. We'll sit the body 1, 2. So I sink down, so I get almost 3, 4. 1, 2. Sink down. 3, 4. 1. So it's the diagonal line. 2. 3 back to the diagonal. 4 to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to check to see if I can do it in the chair. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you've got to really move your 4. 1, 2. You still get a stretch from the shoulder, don't you? Yeah. So you can just do it like that and not worry about the windmill bit. So basically you're the windmill, but with the arms, with the windmill's bits taken off.
Your sails have dropped off.
Your sails have dropped off. And I think that will still give your shoulder a workout, and maybe it might help loosen things, and then just sort of experiment with what works and what doesn't. So when you do everybody's favourite exercise, just watch what I'm doing. I've been trying to do this for months now, and then vertical, then I'll turn, sink, horizontal, turn, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal. So the way to get the arms going, oh look at all that lovely blossom.
It's like snow, isn't it?
It's like snow. So for those of you on Zoom, there's a blossom tree outside, and the wind's just blown, and then all the blossoms come down. So we're going to have to do plum blossom falls left and right today, I think, as now we've been given inspiration of how the blossom just sort of.
Snowing, really.
It's. I don't think it is snow. At least I hope it's not snow. And this is this one. So just give it a bash and do the sail-free version, and then you can still join in with the body movement, because actually it's the body movement that's more important than the arms anyway. And we won't spend too long on it, because it's. And then see if you can do it in the other direction. If you can work out. So you do actually move your legs quite a lot in this version. There's probably one where you. Right, that'll do for this week. Oof. It's good to
Just look at, once you've done that,
yeah.
how do you get to the next?
By sinking your hips.
Yeah,
So-
no, your arm. What's the next thing with your arms?
You sink your hips.
Right on backwards.
So I sink my hips and I turn.
Then.
Then I move my feet and I sink my hips. And I sink my hips.
So your arms go round.
So what's happening is
So that one's coming over now.
Yeah. So you go in one direction, and then you go in the other when you do it the other way.
Turn it around.
Yeah.
Right.
So the basic thing, it's basically this all the time. You're basically making this shape all the time, but in different, but turning your body so that you're in a different plane. So I'm not really worrying, when I'm doing it, I'm not worrying about what my arms are doing in any way, shape or form. I'm worrying about what my body and my feet is doing. And the arms will fall into place. I'm not doing anything with my arms. It's in my feet and it's in my waist. It's a variation on this exercise actually. It's a variation on this exercise, but with a bit of vertical. So I'm here first, then I turn my body and sink the hips. So by sinking the hips, then I sink my hips more.
I can't move this one, but that one goes back. And then that one, and it just goes like that.
So is it like for crawl?
No. No, what you do is you turn your body and you sink your hips. So you're vertical, yeah. Now, turn your body a bit more. Turn your body a bit more. Yeah, you're doing the arms. Now watch what I'm doing. Watch what I'm doing. So if you just watch what I'm doing and just resist the temptation to jump on it in a hurry. I think that works. So look, I'm vertical, horizontal. Then I sink my hips. I turn my waist to the corner. And then I allow my hands to settle in the
I'm
vertical.
looking as far as that.
Yeah.
Then the next bit you get your arms.
Yeah, but look where my palm of my hand is facing.
Yeah.
So I'm going that way.
Yeah.
So I'm going that way. Now because my shoulders have turned, then it tells my arms where they're going.
Yeah, and that's
My
fine.
arms are attached
Next bit.
to here. My arms are attached to here. So you sink. You sink. And then my arms, I'm turning so that it's the body movement you got spot on. I'm turning so that my left shoulder points towards that window and my right shoulder points towards that window.
Yeah. That's where.
And my arms are on the end of my shoulders.
Yeah.
So you don't need to worry about where your arms are because you want to work at your shoulders. You want to look at your shoulders. So watch.
That. It's hard to get out of that next stage.
Well, you're not getting out of it. Look.
Well, move on from it then.
You go to the corner and you go to the front. You go to the corner, you go to the side,
Yeah.
you go to the corner, you go to the front. Look at where my hands are. You go to the front, you go to the corner. My hands are at the ends.
Yeah.
My shoulders are here. My hands are at the ends.
Can I make a suggestion?
Go to the front. Hang on a minute. Just go with it.
All right, okay.
Go to the corner, go to the front. I'll show it from the back.
That's better. That's what I was
You
suggesting.
go to the corner, I read your mind. You go to the side. So, yeah, you're not round enough. So what you want to do, you want to sink, watch.
Like that.
You want to sink your hips. Sink your hips, turn the feet a bit, so that your shoulders are facing, no, don't turn your shoulders, sink your hips. Sink your hips. And then your shoulders are just, yeah, you need to move your feet a bit. Eventually you don't need to move your feet. But for now, move your feet. So one shoulder points towards that window, the other shoulder points towards that window. Then you go back to the corner. You go to the front. You go to the corner. I start turning my feet. You go to the side. Because yeah, I think if we just work on the body movement, I think, because the arms are a bit of a distraction. Because you want to get your shoulders go to the front, shoulders go along the diagonal, shoulders go to the side. Shoulders go along the diagonal, shoulders go to the front. And you want to keep your shoulders relaxed and you want to stay sunk. And it's all very smooth. There you go. That's it, yeah, you got it. Yeah, Rosemary's got it on Zoom. Well done. So it's the torso. So then if you just have have the arms on the ends. We'll look at this again next week, but we won't spend too long on it, otherwise we won't get no silk reading done. So if we just have a look with that body mechanics, body, then my arms are just following, my hands are just following what my shoulders are doing. And I'm sliding my feet. Yeah. Yeah. We'll stick with the body. If you get the body right, then the arms follow. Yeah, you've got it. So when your shoulder decides to start joining in at some point, it will. I mean, for you're doing pretty well with that. So yeah, it's the body movements. It's the body movements. It's the legs and it's the waist. Let's go back to this one. Marvellous, but it's yeah, the arms could be a complete distraction, really. You know, I've been, yeah. So the arms are doing what the shoulders are doing. There you go. So if you get your body position right, then you'll be able to do it. If you try and approach it from the hands inwards, you'll get it completely wrong every time. So if you want to get it right, you look at the body. So talking of which, let's have a look at silk reading. So again, we'll do the body movement first. We'll just transfer the weight. If you're in a chair, it's a lot more subtle. It's a lot more subtle. So you just sway from one side to the other. And we're all breathing. So, yeah, that's why, I mean, it can be a bit frustrating. I've been there myself, but what are the hands doing? What are the hands doing? They're the after effect of good body mechanics. That's the thing. And you can't really just explain what the hands are doing because then you missed all the rest. So that's why I tend not to answer those questions. Because it's... It's not that simple. Well, it is that simple. Oh, did you find another floorboard? Well done, you're doing brilliantly on these squeaky, the squeaky floorboard front.
There's one somewhere here.
There's one around there. There's one there. There's a floorboard there, and there's also the one over there. We should maybe put a little marker pen and put squeak on
I don't
it.
think they'd like you for that. Writing on their floor.
Right on the floor.
Just draw a little mouse.
It's a little mouse. It's a little mouse with an eek, and then that will tell you where the floorboard is. If it was art, you know. Oh, there's a blossom again. Right, we're definitely doing plum blossom falls left and right. Okay, now we transfer the weight and turn to the corner. So we face the corner and we're scanning along the wall with our sleepy tiger eyes. So it's like eyes like a sleepy tiger. They're relaxed but alert. So yeah, I deliberately didn't really say what the hands were doing.
I did notice that.
Brilliant! Brilliant! Well spotted. Yeah. Fantastic. Okay, let's do silk reading number 1. So again, the arms are following the body movement, really. But what you want to do is you want to get this real quality of lightness and softness and a nice round shape. Nice round shape, just open. Much better, everyone.
I'm finding it easier being at the side of you.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
I'm not overtaking the class.
No, it's fine.
Not taking it.
Yeah, I even managed to find some cheap Easter eggs.
Some what?
Cheap Easter eggs. Because that was my theory, you know, we could get them. starts. I'll go a little bit. So you're just feeling the weight shift. That was so good. We're going to do it on the other side. So we just start here. We sink down, come in, come up. So like you're turning a wheel. Like you're turning a wheel. And we're all breathing. So yeah, the sails of the windmill, they're just like the cherry, really. You've got most of the cake. That's the important thing. Fantastic. Okay, have a little shake out. So what we can do is we can do wave hands like clouds. And you can also do it as a little. We'll do that in a minute. Let's just do the. Let's just do the.
I don't think it works in the arm bit.
Let's just do the arm and wave shift bit. I'll turn round so then I'm going in the same direction. We'll do them separate and then we'll do them together. So. Oh, but now you can't see what the arms are actually doing, which you do actually need to be able to see what the arms are doing. So I'm going to have to turn around. Sorry. Look. So it's like this, and I turn my waist, and my arms swap around, and then it's basically the exercise that I was doing, but with both slightly out of phase with each other. So it's this exercise. And it's this exercise. You can see why Tai Chi works the brain, can't you? And then you do this. It's really good, like brain exercise. Okay, and then you heel toe, cat stance. Heel toe, cat stance. You don't have to go as big as me. I'm just doing that. And you can do this in a chair as well. You can just sort of bring your foot in. Bring your foot in. Yeah. And now try it with a... Just do a swing. Oh. Any old how. Just practice swinging and moving. So I'm just turning my, I'm keeping my arms very relaxed. I'm turning my waist. This is good, isn't it? Keep breathing, marvellous. Okay, and then for fun, there we go. So it kind of tells you where it's going, really. So left foot, left arm on top, right foot, right arm on top. Left foot, left arm on top, right foot, right arm on top. And you can walk to the shops like this. You can just do little randomised movements and see what you come up with. So this is all stuff I've done with Eva.
Isn't that the castle?
No,
Cat starts
heel
his toe heel,
That's
but the
cat.
stepping
Yeah.
is heel toe-ish.
Yeah.
Hang on, let's just,
Okay.
that should hopefully work. Right, let me just show you that again. So go heel toe. So you could just do like a little, if you're going backwards it's toe heel, but if you're going forwards it's heel toe. If you're spinning around,
Strictly.
it's like Strictly, yeah, we've got the music going now. It's like Strictly Tai Chi. Marvellous. Very good effort, everyone. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. It's like, you know, Fred Astaire type. I wish he did, if he'd done Tai Chi, he'd have looked so graceful. Really nice. It's good, isn't it? So the other one is you can do silk reading number 2, which goes in the other way. You could do this around the village fair, can't you? The village. What's it called? Is it
Reach fair.
Village fair. Yeah.
Will they be having the dancers, you know, the
Morris?
Morris dancers?
Oh, they get everywhere, don't they? You see them in Burwell Carnival.
We might not be replaced with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could.
Oh, you've got to order your blue silk pyjamas before next week then.
I love watching it.
Yeah.
Well, it seems at the Mill Road Winter Fair, one of the Morris troops disappeared into the Swan pub. And we had to go and one of the stewards had to go and get them out of the Swan, you know, there's control to stewards over, has anyone seen the such and such Morris team? Steward outside the Swan pub to control over, the Morris team are here. Can you ask the Morris team to get to the, you know, they're supposed to be doing a dance in 5 minutes. It's really funny, but they've got a pint, so. I don't think we drink enough to be able to. So, and we do the same thing really. So, you can do it in both directions, and then we go, oh no. Oh. This is all brain exercise today. Isn't it? So think more about the weight. So move your arms with the movement of the weight. That's it. It's got a real kind of wax on, wax off feel to it. And then you can, oh, we're doing that again. Oh no. And then you can just go for a nice little walk with your friend. So next time you see someone in the supermarket from Tai Chi, you can all start doing this together.
Got to get arrested.
Not dark.
Do a big circle. If you want, just do a bit. Don't forget to spot, you know. And then you come back. Very nice. It's quite good. Let's just put this one back on the, just so we don't forget it. So this is the bit from step back and circle arms. So one forward. I'll show it from the diagonal view. So it goes 1, 2, 3. Now you can touch your cheek if you want, or you just, one goes like that and one goes like that, like stretching something out between the arms. Fantastic. That's it. We won't do the footwork with this. Okay, push away the mountain health exercise. Just come up. Sink the hips. Push away the mountain. Just like that.
No.
Push away. Yeah. Not that we got many mountains, right? I guess we've got Castle Hill and the Devil's Dyke. That's kind of like a mountain, isn't it? With the gogs.
It's alright, she danced over here and filled it out.
Oh, you lost your spot, did you?
It's how you prefer to perceive you.
Yeah. People have a favourite spot.
It's not a spot, it's how I prefer to
Yeah.
see what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
People have a favourite spot.
Place to stand to be able to see properly from.
Yeah.
I like being this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just have to work out how you work and sort of go with it, really. Oh yeah, let's do that. Here's a really good one for balance. Now you can either keep your foot on the floor, or if you want, you can raise your foot.
Oh, yes.
But you might want to just do that. And it's called Lehi plays with a toad. So Lehi was a big hero in mythological China, and apparently I think he went to battle on his giant battle toad. What? That sounds
Yeah.
really weird though. I mean, a toad, what's wrong with a horse or a dragon or a
She
lion
sends all
or
those to Ukraine.
a battle toad? But anyway, so if you go like, this is where, like that, we'll just do the, like that. So that's the top part. Just to get this looks a bit like Scottish dancing. I love the Scottish dancing. It's my friend Leslie does it. And, well, they had to all do it at school in Scotland. So it, like that. So we go to cat starts with the opposite foot. Cat starts. So, and then you have 1, 2. So palm out, palm in. Palm out, palm in. Palm out, palm in. Palm out, palm in. So it comes round, palm out, palm in. Palm out, palm in. Palm out, palm in. And then the legs go like this. Now if you don't want to do that with your leg, you don't have to. You can just keep it there and just do that. So the full movement goes palm out, palm in. Maybe he's calling his toad to come and play. Come and play. So Lehi plays with the toad. Palm out, palm in. Palm out, palm in. Nice. Palm out, palm in. And if you do this too long, you end up getting a bit of sore legs. So we're not going to do too many. Palm out, palm in. And palm out, palm in. And you've got to be heroic when you're doing it. Have a heroic disposition. I'll show you on the chair. So, because Lehi was this amazing hero, so, oh, I feel very heroic. Palm out, comments. See, you can do it. Check with that. Marvellous. No, don't do this for the real toad, it will get upset, but for mythological toads, that's fine. Brilliant. Okay, very nice. Lee Hyde plays with a toad. I don't know the story. I'm going to have to look it up, because there's probably the white ape offers fruit. Has got an amazing story that goes with it. So let's finish off with the white ape offers fruit. So like this, we turn, we do the health version. We sink back. So the white ape, what happened was he had to risk life and limb to get one of the immortal peaches to give to his mum to save her life. And there's a real epic story behind all of it. That's nice, isn't it, with music? It just makes it a lot easier, doesn't it? So that's the... Keep breathing and just join in as best you can. Don't worry too much about... Again, it's all in the body movements really. So there, now open, sink back. Right, then we'll do a couple more exercises. Just practice transferring your weight. Practice transferring weight. And get a nice rhythm. Get a nice rhythm. There we go. And then we're going to do plum blossom that falls left and right, as we've still got the blossom going. Look at it, it's just come back in the window. It's lovely, isn't it? Lovely. Plum blossom falls left and right. So we just allow the blossom to, so it's a very, very gentle breeze, not like the one we've got there that's really shooting the blossom across the church. This is like if there was a soft breeze that swirled about a bit, so the blossom just very gently moves, very gently moves, very gently moves. And we come all the way up, that's it. And we just... So just feeling it in the feet, and if you're in the chair, feeling it in the sitting bones and the feet. So it'll be one sitting bone and one foot feels stronger than the other. And we're transferring, 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 coming all the way up, very nice. Okay, and then lotus petal sways in the breeze. So here's another one. So we've gone horticultural now. And then, just so we don't forget, let's do a bit of tree qigong. We'll keep it with the flora and arboreal thing. So you can just do your tree qigong. So it's basically you sway from side to side. Your arms can do what they like. So you just kind of make it up and do something. You can have low branches, high branches, middle branches. You can branch out. But the trick is to move your weight with the moving, and the move the arms with the movement of the weight and what's happening in the legs. There is a walking version of this, but we'll just stick with the tree qigong. It's just nice, yeah. Marvellous. Okay, that was quite a lot of movements. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe in. Yeah, Eva Costoom gets up really early. She gets up at like, I think just before 6 or something. Which is when Carell's probably just gone to bed or something. So, if he gets an idea to explore, he'll do it all night. Apparently, he'll do it all night long and work out.
So he's still asleep at these 8:30?
Yeah, he's still asleep. He's still asleep, but she's awake. She's alive. She's a morning night lark. He's a night owl. So. Nice and relaxed. And then let's look super young today. Brilliant. Rub the hands together and polish the face. So we'll all look as young as Nathan. How did he get on in the bake-off? Has he done it yet? Did he win the bake-off? Did Nathan win the bake-off?
No, we haven't done it yet.
He hasn't got it yet, okay. Let me know how he gets on.
He hasn't done it yet.
Oh, he's not done it yet, okay.
No.
They rub the hands together. Those biscuits were
I
fantastic.
did have one.
Oh, they were wonderful. They weren't too sweet either. Yeah, I thought he got them biscuits just right, didn't he?
He does. He's been doing those a long time.
Yeah, really impressive. Okay, embrace the tiger, return to the mountain a bit more, so we'll just do that. And just stand or sit, but nice and tall. I've got loads of room in your body, really owning your space. And then make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, feet together, and back. Oh, well done, everyone. Really, really good. We're getting there, aren't we? We'll keep plugging away with the windmills thing, and I'm sure we'll get there. We'll get back to form. We're looking at step back and circle arms. We'll get back to the form soon. All right, well done.